Previously on Power Reviews.
Alphabet Soup. They took Mayo. I'm going to bring her back.
We all drive Priuses.
Teleportation and invisibility. Comes with the suit.
Heard he took down 6 of our people single-handedly. Same for T Alpha and T Beta.
We're in a magic show.
Yay! And none of it had anything to do with a malfunctioning portal alignment device scattering us across dimensions, only for us to be brought back home by syncing up 4 little invisible flying cameras. Squee for me or squee for you?
It's the Morpotzners. I just saw them get into the back of a Prius.
And now, Database Rangers Power Review.
Greetings, Ranger fans, and welcome to our latest abduction. A Prius?
Are you certain? I think I know what a Prius looks like.
Well, maybe it's not Alphabet Soup. A lot of people drive Priuses nowadays.
Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of drivers wear suits, sunglasses, and have an identical twin in the passenger seat.
Okay, fine, it's Alphabet Soup. I'll go after them.
Alone?
Trust me, I can handle this. I saved you, didn't I?
And help split open the fabric of reality in the process.
Then I'll be more careful this time.
What is it?
Why do I have a feeling this is going to be just like episode 10 of Power Rangers Super Megaforce? The perfect storm. Storm clouds are rolling in, so Vicar tasks Damaris with hunting down a previously unheard of and unfinished project of rocks, the Power Mint, which they plan on energizing with the use of a power crystal and the impending electrical storm.
But we must move quickly. Don't tell me what to do. Now, move quickly.
Shouldn't you be moving quickly if you want to catch up with them?
Oh, right. I'll catch you guys later.
He has no idea where he's going, does he? Probably not.
So while Damaris sends down Commander Sir Jinkor with the power crystal, Tensu pops outside to check on the communications module, against Gosei's warning that his metal body could attract a lightning strike.
Okie dokie. I'll only be out there for a minute.
Okie dokes. Now, which way did they go? Sure enough, the little robot is immediately struck by lightning and stripped of his memory. Meanwhile, the teens are all gathered at the Brain Freeze, where Shailesh is sorry to inform them that his machine is busted too. That's when Gosei calls them up to hunt down their missing mechanical buddy. Gosei really needs to keep better track of his creations. First Robo Knight, now this. Fortunately, we've got an app for that. Okay?
We're already tracking them in the Selective Quantum Utility Electronic Eye Line Mark IV.
Have we settled on a full name for that thing yet?
Working on it.
Regardless, they do appear to be on their way downtown, heading directly for the Alphabet Soup facility.
Right. So while Shailesh calls up Froyo Repairs, which is apparently worthy of being its own independent business, the Rangers scoured the city for Tensu, who was rolling around the streets of downtown Harwood County.
Why is everyone ignoring me?
Good question. Speaking of which, I'm gonna catch up with these guys. Maybe I should work on being a little stealthier myself. It's morphin' time!
They're approaching Main Street now.
With all the pedestrians inexplicably ignoring him, Tensu tries his best to strike up a conversation with a fire hydrant, a dog, and finally himself in a mirror, before Emma spots him on her bike. Unfortunately, while she's busy putting up her kickstand, he finds a new friend in the form of a very familiar-looking suitcase, whose owner nabs him by mistake before stepping onto the 875 bus for Carson Street.
Carson Street, I'm 3 blocks away, I'm on it.
They're rounding the corner now.
I'm on it. So, while Emma somehow straps the suitcase to the front of her bike, Jake parkours his way across the city towards the bus. All the while, the mysterious man assures his client that he's on the way with his package. There they are. I hope they're okay.
We never ride in the back seat. It's so fun!
Luckily, Jake's boundless athleticism pays off, and he catches up to the bus, surreptitiously dropping his keys to make contact with Tensu.
Tensu! Bless you!
Unluckily, the woman next to him takes this opportunity to talk to him about allergies, the weather, and other not remotely helpful topics.
Have you read the latest from Martha Stewart?
No.
Even more unluckily, this causes him to miss out on the mystery man leaving with Tensu, and Jake is forced to regroup with Emma and Troy at Hodges Park. They inspect the suitcase for clues, Troy suggesting they open it, Jake wondering if there's $1 million inside, and Emma quickly putting the kibosh on both of them, saying it would be wrong to open it without permission.
Ooh, what does that button do?
Please don't touch that.
They get a call from Gia, who has managed to spot Tensu and the mystery man at the mall.
They're pulling into the Alphabet Soup facility. Hurry!
The trio meets up with her there and tosses down the suitcase so that the Yellow Ranger can perform a sneaky switchback. But for some reason, when a little kid crashes a toy car into Mystery Man's foot, she just stands there and waits for him to walk back off again. I can't believe that anyone would let themselves get distracted by something as simple as, ugh! Oh. Meanwhile, Noah and Orion have spotted Sir Jinkor and the X-Borgs on the outskirts of town, and so go Super Mega to deal with them, as Gia hops a ride with the Mystery Man on the elevator, once again missing a key opportunity for a swap while he talks ominously on the phone.
5 minutes away. I'll take care of it.
Ow. Luckily for them, Jake is able to run interference with a distraction, allowing Gia to finally pull the switcheroo.
3:37, but you should know you're wearing a watch.
And simple as that, the Rangers are reunited with the amnesiac Tensu.
I don't know you! Help!
Now, if only someone had taught Mitch and Mary to be that smart about stranger danger.
You should be on their level now.
And that's why interior decorating
Is very important.
I don't think anyone is quite on their level. So, as the Rangers smuggle Tensu out of the mall in what I hope is a legally purchased and totally non-suspicious baby carriage, Noah and Orion pull double dino duty on Sir Jinkor, with their Dino Thunder Blue and Mighty Morphin Green legendary modes. But while they power back down to Super Mega mode, the monster nabs his dropped power prism and hightails it out to Mount Edenova to complete Brock's power mid.
Power! Such incredible power!
It's all part and parcel of the whole genie gig.
Phenomenal cosmic powers!
The Rangers race up to meet on the mountain, having ditched the stroller to haul Tensu along in Troy's magically appearing red backpack.
I want to get back in the stroller!
Ooh!
Can we ride that?
Sorry, no time.
Unfortunately, Orion and Noah get slowed down by a squadron of X-Borgs, keeping them from reaching the top.
Right this way, please. The secretary will be with you shortly.
Okay.
No one gets in or out. Understood?
Great. The rest of the Rangers soon join them, placing Tensu carefully on the ground and morphing to their basic Megaforce and Super Mega Silver combo. Tensu has no intention of sticking around for the battle, though, and quickly runs off, dodging the defeated X-Borgs, and yet somehow running headlong into a nearby tree. Power down. When will people ever learn to watch where they're going? The Rangers wrap things up with the X-Borgs, then demorph to check on Tensu, whose little cyber concussion has miraculously managed to restore his memory.
Wait a minute! I know who I am! I'm Tensu! But what am I doing here? Where's Gosei?
It's a long story, but it'll have to wait.
Hey, guys!
Hi, database. What are
you doing here?
It's a long story, but that'll have to wait. I'm getting you guys out of here.
So soon?
I promise to tell you about a Power Rangers episode if you come with me. I'll even skip straight to the final battle.
Okay.
Alright then. The Megaforce Rangers race to the top of Mount Edenova, with Noah carrying their little robotic buddy Tensu in Troy's backpack, instamorphing as they run. They dispense with the monster's bruisers, and then power up to Super Mega mode. But when Sir Jinkor's electrically charged new power mid-powers prove too much for them, they decide to morph into the legendary Squadron.
Ooh! Who are they?
Apparently that's the name the writers decided to go with for the suits from Gosei Sentai Die Ranger, which were originally skipped in 1994 in favor of Mighty Morphin Season 2.
No.
I meant,
who are they?
Oh, them! Come with me, come with me. Now, stay here, cover your ears, and hum until I get back, okay?
Okay.
It's morphin' time. Power down. let's keep going.
Okay.
So, on a totally unrelated note, Orion helps out as the surprisingly well-matching Mighty Morphin White Ranger. But their legendary strike attack isn't enough to do the job, so they decide to become stronger than before with the Power Rangers Zeo Legendary Mode, and activate their never-before-seen dynamite attack to put Sir Jinkor down. But he's not finished yet, as he uses the energy from the Power Mid to force an asteroid to fall down into Earth's orbit.
Oh my!
Don't worry, both the Power Rangers in Space and the Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue have dealt with this threat before, so if they're smart, they'll find a way to draw off the experience of those 2 seasons.
Okay.
Anyway, Vicar maximizes the monster to distract the Rangers, who summon the legendary Megazord and call on the Red Lion Zord to activate Samurai Mode, before being joined by Orion and the Blue Rex Megazord.
Kitty!
Right. They finish off Sir Jankor with the Samurai Fire Smasher's Samurai Strike. But before blowing up, the monster draws their attention to the rapidly approaching asteroid. And when their go-to strategy of blowing it up with their Super Mega Cannon doesn't work, they decide to completely forget about the fact that Orion Zord's initial form is a giant flying drill, and instead grab his Megazord by the shoulder and hurl it into the sky, busting up the giant rock with his Super Mega Triple Drill attack, leaving nothing but a few bits of debris to burn up in the atmosphere and make for a pretty backdrop.
Ooh, that sounds so shiny!
So, with the day saved, the teens return Tensu to the Mega Cave, where he enjoys the new gift of a mirror that promises to keep him busy and Gosei entertained.
Ooh!
Guys, please don't get distracted. We're almost done. They all return to the Brain Freeze, where they learn that Shailesh has gotten his machine fixed, thanks to the mystery man they had met before, who had brought along the replacement part in his suitcase, and insists that his client keep a closer eye on those suspicious kids in the future. And that's the end of the episode. So, what did I think of it? Well, I think I have some unfinished business here. You guys think you can stay in here for a couple minutes and stay out of trouble?
Sure!
I'm feeling very confused right now. On the one hand, this episode has more original storytelling and on more footage than just about any other Megaforce or Super Megaforce episode that has come before. It not only highlights an underutilized character, but also fleshes out their world by allowing the teens to interact with previously unseen civilians and locations. We even get a rare reference to Vrock, who hasn't been mentioned once since Vicar took notice of his absence in the season premiere. However, from a production standpoint, this really does underscore just how reliant the series has been on morphed battle footage up until this point. In past seasons, Sentai-heavy episodes have generally existed for the purpose of saving the budget for times when original stories are truly needed, like large-scale finales, game changers, and team-ups. Instead, we get a standalone filler episode with a plot that feels like it should have taken place a year ago, not during the season that has been established in the first 2 episodes as having raised the stakes, and which is supposed to be working its way up to the biggest Power Rangers team-up of all time. Now, that's not to say that this is a bad episode. Despite a few contrivances to drive the search for Tensu and its eventual resolution, the story is largely well constructed with plenty of genuine character moments and bits of comedy. And the denouement successfully brings the story full circle, with Tensu's mirror and Shailesh's Froyo repairman. Overall, easily destroyed asteroids and generically titled Sentai appearances notwithstanding, this does make for a surprisingly enjoyable little standalone episode, but also one that makes me seriously question the priorities and decisions going on at the top of the food chain. Expecting someone else? Please, have a seat. So you're the secretary, was it? I guess that makes sense. So, if you don't mind me asking, secretary of what, exactly? You know what? Never mind. That's not important. What is important is this. Myself and my friends are, as of this moment, completely off limits. Me, Male, Mitch, Mary, it all stops right now. This ends. Because I think we've established by this point that I can walk in and out of here as I please. And the only thing that you ever seem to accomplish from getting in my way is a pile of bruised up goons. So let me make this very clear. The next time that you come after any of us, will be the last time. Do we understand one another? Good. I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Hi, database.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Mitch. Let's get you guys home.
Okay.
Now, what on earth?